So Black Bond actually did a spin-off of the challenge that I put out for everyone. His is, what is your favorite game character in gaming? So, okay, I'm going to do this one. And this one's actually pretty easy. When you talk about your favorite character, mine is pretty much a no-brainer. And a lot of people always assume one thing, but they're really surprised when they find out who it really is. So yeah, I do have a favorite character. However, here's the problem with this. He says favorite character in gaming, which kind of limits that. So it just so happens that at first it would be hard, but then you realize that my actual favorite character has actually entered the gaming not franchise, but the gaming world as of recently. We're talking about recently as in 2008 maybe even 2009. So my favorite character in gaming is actually Oracle. Not Oracle, Oracle. Now, granted, people like maybe Black Bond and General G are probably laughing at the whole Oracle thing, but whatever. Oracle basically, let me give you some background on this particular character. For those who don't know, Oracle was originally Batgirl, Barbara Gordon. Now, what happened was, in the graphic novel, The Laughing Joke, Joker actually came and found out who the secret identity of Barbara Gordon was, Batgirl was. So what he did was, he went to her apartment and shot her, obviously below the belt, thus paralyzing her instead of killing her. So instead of dropping the game altogether, what she did was she became a sort of an information broker. And that's pretty much the role I play. Not just here on YouTube, but as well as any other game. I prefer to be the character who sees everything. I mean, this is multiple characters I like to play. But in one particular thing, I really like to be the information broker. I like to be the one who doesn't have to worry about getting into battle, but who's the one who makes sure I foresee everything. I give you all the information you need to go ahead and succeed. And that's just how it's always been. One particular game I want to talk about is Matrix Online. Now, with Matrix Online was, I think it was before its time. Matrix Online was a really good game, and a lot of people really didn't understand how really good it was, or how good it could have been, should I say. Basically, it was a game where you went ahead and you got to be, how to put this, you basically got to be whoever the hell you wanted to be, and I really did like that. You got to be whoever you wanted to be, and I like to be the information broker, so that's basically who I was right then and there. I never really, was, one who got into the fight. Well, I could, my character was designed so he could fight, but for the most part, I stood in the back and allowed to make sure that everyone who was playing got all the buffs they needed and, had all the information they needed, or created the weapons, that you will need. And that's just the way I play my games. But anyway, that's beyond the point. So anyway, yeah, my favorite character is Oracle. Not Oracle, Oracle. So, I don't know. I hope that, I know a lot of people wasn't expecting that character, but she always been my favorite, even before she became Oracle. Even as Batgirl, she was my favorite. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all for now. You guys have a good night. Zephyrnix is out.